Back to Tales of Arise. Okay then. Did that count that before this? Yeah, it counted it before this, so.
Yeah, we already did all that.
So I have no idea what the hell this one's all about.
We gotta eliminate the U-boats.
Let me double check here. Field guide. Where is
Fishing notes.
defeat 8 earthen mass? Okay. Fishing notes. The fishes you caught.
No.
What? It's just fucking fish.
You hit it, just hit right. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Like really, how detailed can they go on fucking fish in a video game?
I don't know, maybe tell the icon that the fishes is when you're fishing, so you know which one not to reel in. That's what I was
It's not like it's gonna matter. You're gonna have to play hell just trying to get the ones you want any fucking way.
Okay.
Seriously? Is this a joke? I shall ensure you survive this.
It's a duel of the arms.
This one's mine. Elusive deity. We've got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours. Elusive deity. Eat this. This one's mine. Freaking got it. One more. Piercing roar. Do it.
Frozen.
Hammer.
I need to remember to press double wings. It's on the left.
Anything in armor is all mine.
So that way we can see Dohalim's fucking boost strike
I
attacks.
know. We'll get to that next week. I'll be using him again in actual combat.
Yeah, but that's why I want to actually. That's why I want to select him, like select his whenever it pops up, so we could probably see some more of them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I am curious what the hell they are. Alright, so I gotta beat up 4 more earthen mass, wherever the fuck they are.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Gotta break through. I'm gone. First strike. Here I go. Resonate with the earth. Devastation. Rising falcon. Look sharp. Howling storm. Piercing roar. Wickedly delicious. Sion, can you take care of them?
No, sooner said than done.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I'm on. Here I come.
Wait! Right here. I got you.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Resonate with the earth.
Eat, scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
One more. I'm on. Does this hurt?
Look sharp.
Lightning thrust.
Time to shine.
The shock.
Shield and face.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Every one of those arts I've been doing while holding the guard button.
But a victory nonetheless. We have a long way yet to go.
Is that a power strike? It looks like we're just using shield strike mode.
What the hell is a power strike?
You
Basically, when you're guarding and using the move.
no, just go to her arts. Shield strike.
Really? That's fucking A. So what the hell is the difference between a power strike and a fucking shield strike?
I don't know. All I know is that you need to land him in order to unlock enough times in order to unlock another title for her.
Come on, man. I need to
No,
fight
you might as well go back there just to see what's in that area.
up here.
Yeah. There's more of those guys, for one.
And I need to kill more of these guys for one.
I don't want to know.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Flaming meteor! Can you take it? Piercing roll! Take this! On guard! I'll face you! Piercing roll!
Finish it!
That's the last of the Zoogles that were ruining the farm equipment.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
I mean, hey, I get the feeling. But were you really that worried about us winning?
Oh, no. Of course not. Huh?
Well, looky here.
And I would say just to see, does having the full party mean treasury room is now open?
I doubt it, but we'll see.
Okay!
Yeah.
You did it! Yeah!
All right.
Well...
I guess... Really?
That's fucked up. Even he's just like, you know, I'm just as shocked. That's what I was worried about as you are. Alright. So you're saying here, go see if the treasury's open.
Yes.
Alright. I highly doubt it, but we'll see.
I mean, if nothing else, it just means you teleport back to the licensing anyways. That way we can go to the south side.
Okay, everybody says that's a nice view to look at from behind. Nope. Really, there's no fast travel here, huh?
No.
Alright, whatever.
Oh yeah, we did get the owl there. It was a devil's tail, which was
Really
disappointing.
disappointing.
Yeah.
I see Law being more a monkey tail kind of guy.
That
Makes
was
sense.
quite the little adventure
Or
we
a
went
bull
on.
tail.
Thank you.
Yep. So now we gotta talk to the fisherman, get more
Stuff. I don't care what anybody says. I'm still so fucking happy the tail moves. Same thing with Shion and the cat ears.
Yeah.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
On guard! Resonate with the earth! I'm on! Here I come! Flaming meteor! Flaming meteor! Resonate with the earth! Look sharp! Watch this!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
And let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed. But remain ever vigilant.
On guard! Huh. Flaming meteor! I'm on a roll now! Negative gate! Resonate with the earth! On
Now do you see why I say negative gate was such a good move?
Yeah, it draws them in.
Exactly.
Seems about
To this
right.
day,
to
I
me.
still say that's
See
one of
how
the
many
best
total
moves.
you have to get power strike wise?
A bit!
What?
Go to the skills for Kisara. See how many you have to get? It's
Power strike proficiency. See,
Yeah.
this is where I'm like, what the fuck is proficiency? Here.
You saw it too, right?
Elegant swimmer. Fish lured optimal midway underwater. It moves gracefully, attracting rough, wild fish. So that might be what I need to see if I could get some different fish here. So let me try.
Everything looks fine with the lure.
I see what it is.
All right, let's do this.
I'll let you know after this. Oh, I didn't realize it was a different color. When we moved it.
Reel it in.
Different lure. Let's see if I get the same thing or something
I
different.
reeled us in a big one.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
Huh?
Got a new record.
Yeah, I got a bigger one. Let me try one more time.
Yeah. I've got something.
Much more aggressive little fucker, aren't you?
Good fishers always keep their cool. Yeah. I've got something.
It's gonna be something I've already caught before.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me try one more time, and then that's it.
I've got something.
Probably gonna be the same goddamn thing. I need to look up a guide on how to get all the different fucking fish or something, because it seems like no matter what the fuck I do, half of these fish are not at all interested in shit. Make sense?
Yeah.
Which, I'm not gonna lie, kind of pissing me off.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice, you caught it.
Kind of pissing me off a little bit with this game.
Okay, go to the menu. Go to status. Hit L1. Go to Kasara.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yay. Alright, whatever.
I'm always
Okay, free shield.
amazed with.
Okay.
Ooh,
That looks pretty damn cool.
that looks really nice.
God, you can fight the renegade using your own shield.
I'm totally using that skin. Plus, it looks huge.
It does.
Healing arts can do.
Okay. Just get pure silence.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought, after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Okay, Rinwell, you're being a
Sorry.
bit of a bitch.
It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Rinwell, we get it. She's no longer her lackey, but you're coming off with a bit of a Shion vibe.
Yeah.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is
I
a way
think
to
that's
more
a I
reliably
think this
hit
is a
them,
demo
there
skit.
is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that
makes
why
sense.
you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Great. Dohalim's wanting, like, doesn't care if he dies or not. Yay! We got another suicidal person.
No, the fuck, dude. All he says is, like, it doesn't matter if I dodge on time or not, the enemy's still going down.
I'm being a smartass, okay? It's just the way how he said it had that hint
Why
of...
are you looking at me like that?
That
what I
armor
mean?
you wear is standard issue for the Menancian
Makes
Guard,
sense.
right?
Yeah, I'm
Originally.
pretty much.
I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Law's just like, why the hell are you asking me, woman? Alright. I want that. Let's see, where the fuck is it? That's probably the one I want.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well,
That's a hell of a question.
It's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
7.
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Yeah, Kisara's the mom person of the
Rise
group.
and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
I'll admit, there's just a couple of times where Rinwell comes off as really
Something
bitchy
feels
and
odd
nobody shuts her down.
Be on your guard.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, hi guys.
No, never mind. Lost the opportunity.
What, the skit?
Uh-huh.
No, it's right there.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Coaglia. In fact,
Thank you.
my birth was
Wondering
kept a
about
secret
that.
from the Renans.
Cool.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Coaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception.
You're not a
They
Danan,
tended
though.
to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. And what about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
Awesome.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It
I can
may sound a
respect
little
that.
strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is.
Why is it that like half the time, every other episode we end up recording, I'm the one who gets all the fucking skit
Why
overload?
spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
Fair point
and
right there.
somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action.
That
Much like the Danons
that
in our group do
could
so
be
now.
applied to a lot
As
of people
strange as
in the
it may
world
be to
today.
hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
I know that feeling. God, I know that feeling.
I'll clear the way through. I've got your map. You see me coming?
Where are you going? I'm not so good with airborne parties.
That's what I need.
Flaming meteor!
Flying freaks! What can they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Flaming meteor! Sonic thrust! First strike! Negative
Resonate with the earth! Now I'm in the groove!
Flaming meteor! Demon fang!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Double dragon shell! Negative
Hurricane
flare!
with the earth!
Talon storm! Take this!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dragon swarm!
Eat this one! Now I'm in the...
Explosive ring!
Really? So Dragon Swarm actually gets a Phoenix
I
Blade
will find
upgrade.
weapon material when I see
That's
it.
fucking awesome. That's one of my favorite moves. Ah, okay, so these things get introduced.
All right.
Tutorial.
There's nowhere to run from my arc. When he slows down, that's our chance.
Leave the agile ones to me.
Rising wonder. One more. Rising away.
Look sharp!
Prepare to be sealed. You're mine.
Resonate with the earth! Prepare to be sealed! Fleet of actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Now or never. Elusive deity. Flaming meteor. Sword Rain Alpha. Eat this. Blow away.
Look sharp!
Flaming meteor. Talon hurricane. Here I come. You're mine.
Look sharp!
Look sharp. Demon fang. Flaming meteor. Soda. Elusive deity. Mirage.
Hurricane strike.
Here I come. Talon
Going in!
Raining shot. Elusive deity.
Let's Terraborn! I'm ready!
Johalim.
All yours, Kisara!
We did it.
Magnificently done.
Dragon Swarm.
Now that I remember. I remember Swallow Dance. I remember that move. Still a badass move.
Mm-hmm.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
now we get
I
this.
think he might have found some old
Now
golden
this is a
relics.
thing.
They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am,
Actually,
holding them without so much as a
yeah.
second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just
Like
that it must be
blends
nice
in
to be
so
a
well,
Renan
you-
who has time to
you think
indulge in
it's-
stuff like that.
Part of the outfit.
Unlike the rest of
Yeah.
us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it.
Great.
Well,
Nerd with
seeing
nerd.
as it's
That's
standard
fantastic.
history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But
We
of
got a
course,
royal nerd with a bitchy little nerd. That's great. What the fuck?
What?
Jesus Christ, really? To beat back crocodiles, those skilled enough to dual wield with it were lauded as champions. That's fucking random. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as bonuses that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these effects on or off from the artifact effects list. You can now set 6 additional arts. Press triangle on the art screen to switch between panels. Arts that are set to a second panel can be executed by pressing L2 and either
Thank you,
Fucking
thank you.
finally!
I do not have to switch Leon with her,
Yes, you can
healing
now target with
now.
attack arts and have a separate panel for healing arts.
Oh, that's gonna be so great.
Stohalim.
No, he's still going after something else.
You might want this though afterwards.
Yeah.
This. Then you got this right here,
Yeah, and then there's one in the lower left.
which is rod extension and attack.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
it's just all around good.
Match.
Now what the fuck is this artifact effect? Oh, just extra art sets. So that's why the fuck we needed it.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, that's gonna be so
Flaming
useful.
Meteor, Hurricane Slice, Piercing Roar, Guardian Field, Tiger Blade. Rolling Thunder or Water Snake Wake?
I'd say Water Snake Wake. You seem to get a lot more use out of that than...
Shit, man. That second set of arts is gonna be so fucking helpful!
Mm-hmm.
There's always room for improvement.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the
I
terrain
know.
here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Wrong button. Yep,
Sometimes
okay.
I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us
Extra shit. This way. See?
Okay.
I was going this way.
guardsmen.
Inhibitor crystal.
Okay.
Aha! We have Rider Claws and Tempestuous Mass.
This one will
Oh,
be
that
difficult
screams
to
me.
shake.
Now you see what I can do!
Not in your dreams!
like moths to the flame.
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
No chance! Time to shine! Piercing roar! I'll take you all on! Ha!
It's a big fucking shield, dude.
Yeah.
Shine.
Too fast!
Stand
Still
back.
have the exact changes with the shield.
Can't get out of this.
This one's mine! Time to shine!
Elusive deity.
Our expert coming
The
through.
enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that.
I'm dead!
Elusive deity.
Eat dirt!
Eat this. Begin.
You're done! Big blast!
I've taken too many hits!
God, that hurts a lot on her.
But
Piercing roar!
I'm on training spot!
On guard!
I'll crush you.
Where the fuck did he go to limit?
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
That is a pretty cool move. I keep forgetting to press
I
total
know
so I
fine
can see what the
weapon
hell his
material
moves
when I
are.
see it.
Hey, Dohalim's got it. ESP accumulated.
yes.
Alright, what do you want next?
So what did I get made?
Defense.
Okay, well, defense. I want
Air pressure. The crown or here? Which one?
I want increased
Rod extension time limit or normal attack limit? Which one?
That's gonna give us a robotic
This one will be difficult to
This
predict.
one's mine! Hurricane strike! Negative gate! On guard!
Resonate roar.
I lost myself in the heat of the moment! Airborne beast! My special! Hurricane strike!
Got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Flaming meteor!
Don't resonate with the earth.
Rising star!
Hurricane strike!
Rising phoenix! First strike!
Going in! That's it!
Burn!
Hurricane strike!
Thank you.
Win!
On guard! Don't worry! I've got
Light burst forth.
Radiant finishing.
See, she spike slams that motherfucker.
flaming meteor!
Most definitely.
I'll thank you.
Elusive deity! I'm on! Rising star!
This one's mine! Flaming meteor!
Resonate with the earth.
Hurricane strike! On guard! Hurricane strike! This one's mine! Take this! Flaming meteor!
She's good at stun locking the shit out of him, though.
I can feel
Even if she doesn't do the most amount of damage, she is a stun lock
It's so
queen.
hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
Shut up, Rimwell. That's
mountain
really
hiking
not
for
something
you.
I wanted to hear.
It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time. Dawn! Get behind me!
burn in hell!
Not on my watch! I never miss!
Here we go.
We work well together.
That was a fucking mystic art. That was Alphen in Dohalim.
Honestly, that's the right
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here! Thank you! Soaring light spear!
Soaring right
I'm on it! Challenge hurricane! Glimmer dragon! Time to shine! I'll take you all on!
I wonder if you I wonder if they do have second extra cards.
They do.
Cool.
I don't know how long.
Regeneration! Regeneration! Hurricane swallow dance!
Well, that was fucking awesome watching them both do that at the same time.
Blow them away!
That was just an ass whooping right there. You just got two motherfuckers kicking the shit out of you on that one.
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Come on, Alphen. Don't you know all the women love the food?
We're in for a long slog with this one.
You're being targeted!
Light up the drop! I'm ready to go. One more. This one's mine. Flaming meteor. Hurricane strike.
You picked the wrong fight!
Flaming meteor.
Here I come!
Going in.
Pierce through!
I'm ready. Mine. Johalim.
All yours, Kisara!
We did it.
Magnificently done.
I'll thank you!
Flaming meteor.
That's my cue.
Shut him down! You're mine!
Where are you going? Going in.
Now I'm real mad!
Ready.
Wrong! Blow them away!
I figured I'd show off a little bit more of Dohalim in this bitch.
I'm impressed you
Makes
managed
sense.
to keep up.
Yeah.
Don't patronize me.
SP accumulated.
Shit. That and this? Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Alright, that was a new art I just learned, correct?
Yeah.
Sure. This is gonna be a nasty fight.
Retreat if you know what's good for you! Eat this! Elusive deity! I shall ensure you survive this! Rising sun!
Going in. This one's mine.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah. Humbling to me.
Ignite!
Going in. Flaming meteor.
See what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done
This
that.
one's mine.
Rising wyvern! Soaring light spear! Resonate with time! Here I come!
Beat me to it.
Gotta be quick. In a bind. I'll take them all myself.
I let my guard down.
Like hell?
I love how I pulled it off and I still die.
Dragon swarm! Resonate with
This
the earth!
one's mine.
The last one!
Eagle fly. The power of light.
It appears the end is nigh.
I'm ready to go.
This one's all mine!
I'm gone. Thanks, Shion. Flaming meteor.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Hurricane
Radiant
swallow.
light! Force of regeneration!
This one's mine.
Let us take to the fray! Pretty still!
Going in.
Let us take to
Leave
the
the
fray!
charges to me.
Elusive deity!
Flaming meteor.
Hitting fire! Not today!
Hurricane swallow. Let the marksman handle this.
Now you see what I can do.
Dragon
I
swarm!
never miss.
Going in! Not wrong! Blow them away!
How's that?
Maybe you see different ones if you have different people in a group.
Outfit! In an instant! Impact blow!
Dohalim's more show off skill than anything else. What the hell is this? Oh, boost attack one. Let's see. Solitary captivity. Oh, okay. That's a dirty dick style right there.
It was a close thing.
The design of...
Really?
This equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Okay, I've noticed that when that blue's there, you can keep fighting to keep it going, but the more you do so, that bitch drains rapidly.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
Make sense? Where the fuck do I want to go? Probably here first.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around...
Oh shit, I just realized after this fight I gotta end.
Is this a joke? Appreciate the help.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm on. Flaming meteor. Hurricane. Wall now. Flaming meteor. Can you take it? Hurricane flight.
In a bind?
On guard. Flaming meteor. Hurricane flight. Do it on. Blow them away. How's that?
Acceptable.
You're mine. Flaming meteor. Right now.
Is that a healing arc? It is. Can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Nelson.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Great!
Alright, on that note, I'm unfortunately gonna have to save this and end this here. But, 80%, there we go. Did you enjoy watching the fights?
I did.
At least I'm good at clearing out the weak ones.
Yeah.
Anyways, hope everybody enjoyed and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now. Want to say bye?